Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Wednesday, September the 28th. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get in. It's a free room. I share my screen all day long. And usually I'm open between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Had an internet outage for our whole area. Didn't get into the room probably about 10:30, so I apologize for that, but nothing I could do about that. If you would like to take out a subscription to Trade Ideas, this is a link you can use, and when you click on it, you will see a promo code. It would work out to about, I think it's about $4.20 a day if you took everything we have to offer. Now, before I get rolling, massive kudos to Boiler in our room, and I mean massive. This is a stock that I'm swinging. It might even break $5. Boiler brought us to attention, I think, right around this area. This is a 15-minute chart towards the end of the day, and I took the to trade at 4:15, and I was going to swing it. It was over 4. Looked decent. I didn't know anything about it, but again, Boiler has some interesting calls a lot of times, and I just decided to take this trade, and look what it's done. So even while I had no internet connection, but of course on my phone I have my data plan, so I was able to follow this one as it was just in this area here. I got into the room, I think it was around here. So anyway, just a great call by Boiler. I don't know how many other people are in the room, but are in the room that have it, but just a great call. I have an alert to see if it can break 5. Now, again, because it was an abbreviated day, I may in fact just cut it off right now. The only other, I had a little loss in CPG. Not a bad trade in HQI or HQY. This was a Holly trade. The alert actually, just one second here. The alert actually came in right here, and this was the actual alert. It's called. Let me just find it on support. So looking to see whether or not Holly was in a support area, and it's kept dropping. But if you take a look at the daily chart, you can see that you've got some support maybe here at 36.88, certainly down there, and I think that's probably what Holly was looking at. So when I looked at this, I thought, okay, well, let's see if 37 can hold, and 37 certainly held. And I got in a little bit late. I got in at 37.13, and I had a nice little pop up here. Sold some at 37.21, 22, and 37. I think it was 28 or so. So out of the trade now. It still looks like it could, after this little pullback, it looks like it could pop. CPG was an interesting one because what was happening is that all of a sudden oil stocks got it. Well, look at this. It actually is right back. I did get out of this trade for a small loss, but oil stocks were starting to pop right around here. I guess there was some news, and when they started popping, Holly, this is in the sector, alerted to this one and another one called RMD, which I was also in a little bit earlier. Let's see what this one is doing. Yeah, it's coming back also. What was I in this one? No, sorry, not RMB, RMP. I didn't think that price looked right. Yeah, and this one's coming back also, a little bit choppy, but all these little oil stock in the sector were really moving. The one that really caught my eye that I actually had thumbnailed was CLR, and you see how this one was really moving up, and then we had this pullback, and it's starting to move again. Anyway, bottom line is I'm not in CPG anymore. Took a small loss on that. I did take some of the RMP, took some gain on that, and then Nike trying to short this one. Still, the jury's out. I was in this one short. This is from Holly also, and I was in short at 53.20. Just looked like it was going to have a really tough time getting through 53. So I actually have an alert down here at 52.95. If at a later time during the day this says drop down, I think this is an earnings play also. It is an earnings play. So I will wait for a 53 break in order to get into it. But right now I'm just, it just looks like it's really, really going to be a tough time to get through. Wow, look at this by the EKSO. Good grief. This is just on fire today. I don't know anything about this company. I know it's a little looks like a little biotech, of course. So, but again, massive kudos to Boiler. Now that it's popped through five, anybody's guess where this could go. The exciting one for today was this one. Crazy. I guess this did a reverse split a little while ago, a couple of days ago, and we actually had an alert at 7 from one of my other alerts, and I turned my head and it just popped all the way up to 986. Though in fairness, the spread was at sometimes a dollar, so it would have been very, very difficult to take part in this one. But nonetheless, that was the excitement for the day. I know a lot of people got into this one. I think they got into it, but it certainly was a nervy one. Not quite like the RGSE that was yesterday's big winner. A lot of people were in this one yesterday from our room. This had a lot more volume and the spread wasn't quite as bad. But anyway, itching to get back into the room, see whether or not this EKSO can hold this 5 and just move from there. So again, apologize for my internet outages this morning, and hopefully that won't happen again. Well, we all know it's going to happen, but hopefully not for a few years anyway. So it was really tough, watching. I know I had some the other guys were in the room, but watching my EKSO on my phone doing all this, I was really just itching to get into the room and talk about it and other things. But anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Again, this is the address to get into the room. Usually there. 8:45 is when I usually open the room up, and then I get on the mic live at 9 to 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And again, this is the link you can use in order to take out a subscription. So thanks a lot for listening, and we'll see you in our room tomorrow. Bye-bye.